Explosive updates are dropping. Manchester City is facing seismic financial charges, and the clock is ticking. Plus, the Champions League heats up with a massive clash between Manchester City and Real Madrid. And a star player breaks his silence on his future. You don't want to miss this. Stay tuned and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Manchester City's future hangs in the balance amidst 115 charges. The football world is on the edge of its seat as Manchester City grapples with the immense weight of 115 charges for alleged Premier League financial rule breaches. This isn't just about a club. It's about the integrity of the league and the very foundation of top-tier football. Over 3 years have passed since Pep Guardiola's team was first charged with financial wrongdoing spanning from 2009 to 2018, and the silence from the independent panel is deafening. Manchester City has vehemently denied any wrongdoing, but the potential sanctions are severe: expulsion from the Premier League, forfeiture of titles, or a record points deduction. The lack of concrete updates from sources on both sides, speaking anonymously due to the sensitive nature of the proceedings, only fuels the speculation. Details remain scarce, with questions lingering about the panel's final decision-making process. Will they merely determine guilt, or will they recommend punishment? And if punishment is recommended, will it be suspended pending what's expected to be a lengthy appeal process, potentially lasting over a year? Premier League CEO Richard Masters has remained tight-lipped, citing rules that prevent him from commenting on ongoing processes. The secrecy surrounding this case is unprecedented, leaving fans and analysts alike in a state of anxious anticipation. The football community is buzzing with discussions about fair play and the potential ramifications for the league's competitive landscape. Will Manchester City survive this unprecedented legal battle? And in more immediate football drama, the Champions League stage is set for a colossal showdown. Champions League Showdown, Manchester City versus Real Madrid, the stakes are sky-high. The UEFA Champions League Round of 16 is reaching its fever pitch as Manchester City prepares to host Real Madrid for a second-leg clash that promises fireworks. With Real Madrid holding a commanding 3-0 lead from the first leg at the Santiago Bernabeu, Manchester City faces a monumental task to turn the tie around. This isn't just another match. It's a test of resilience, strategy, and sheer willpower. Our expert analysis predicts a fast start from Manchester City, who have a strong record of scoring early, especially in the Champions League, where 67% of their goals come in the first half. They've also dominated the Premier League, opening the scoring in 80% of their games. However, Real Madrid, despite often starting slowly, will be looking to exploit City's defensive frailties, especially with dynamic players like Vinicius Jr. and potentially Kylian Mbappé on the field. We're anticipating a game where both teams find the net, a high-octane encounter where City's attacking prowess clashes with Madrid's counter-attacking threat. City's defense has been shaky, conceding 2.63 expected goals in the first leg alone, while Real Madrid, despite their own defensive concerns, have shown they can be lethal. The football world is abuzz with predictions and betting tips. Many expect City to come out strong, but the ultimate question remains: can they overcome that significant first-leg deficit against a seasoned Real Madrid side? The betting odds favor an aggressive start from the hosts, but the visitors' pace on the counter could prove decisive. Fans are eagerly debating whether City can mount the impossible comeback or if Real Madrid will seal their progression. Can Manchester City pull off a miracle on home turf? And speaking of crucial players, one City superstar is finally addressing his future. Rodri's cryptic future, Real Madrid-linked star speaks out. Amidst the high-stakes Champions League battle between Manchester City and Real Madrid, a major talking point has emerged: the future of Manchester City's midfield maestro, Rodri. Linked with a potential summer move to the very club they are facing, Rodri has finally broken his silence, offering a glimpse into his thought process. When directly questioned about a potential move away from the Etihad, Rodri remained deliberately vague, stating, "No, I'm not going to answer that." He emphasized his focus on the present, adding, It's a time to think about what we have now, with my team about my season, which is quite a lot, and then we'll see. This coy response has done little to quell speculation, especially given Real Madrid's known interest in strengthening their midfield. Furthermore, Rodri candidly admitted to the team's recent struggles, particularly their difficulty in finding the final killer blow in the attacking third, describing it as frustrating and a theme this season. Football analysts and fans are dissecting Rodri's every word. While he didn't shut down the possibility of a transfer entirely, his focus on the current season suggests a professional dedication. The admission of the team's attacking woes also adds another layer to City's current form. Social media is alight with debates about whether this is a strategic deflection or a genuine sign of his commitment to City's ongoing campaign. Will Rodri stay at Manchester City or make a shock move to Real Madrid? And as the transfer rumors swirl, we're also looking at predictions for tonight's massive Champions League clash. Man City versus Real Madrid, expert predictions for a Champions League thriller. Get ready for an electrifying second leg as Manchester City hosts Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League Round of 16. With Real Madrid holding a significant 3-0 advantage from the first leg, the pressure is immense on Pep Guardiola's side to mount a comeback. Our expert analysis dives deep into the expected lineups, odds, and crucial tips for this high-stakes encounter. We anticipate Manchester City starting with intense aggression, aiming to score early, a strategy they've excelled at this season, netting 67% of their Champions League goals in the first half. Their Premier League form mirrors this, having led at halftime in 67% of matches. However, Real Madrid, despite a slower start typically under their new manager, will be dangerous on the counterattack, especially with the pace of Vinicius Jr. and the potential introduction of Kylian Mbappé. Defensive vulnerabilities are expected on both sides. City conceded a staggering 2.63 expected goals in the first leg, and Real Madrid has struggled to maintain clean sheets away from home. Our prediction leans towards a game where both teams score, with City pushing hard for a victory, potentially leading at halftime, but Real Madrid's counterattacking threat and City's defensive lapses could lead to a high-scoring affair. The football community is buzzing with anticipation. Betting experts highlight the value in backing City to start strong and for both teams to score, given their respective offensive capabilities and recent defensive inconsistencies. The tactical battle between Guardiola and Real Madrid's management will be key. Fans are debating whether City can overcome the deficit or if Real Madrid will hold firm to secure their passage to the next round. Can Manchester City overcome the odds in this epic European night? Stay with us for all the crucial updates and analysis. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Manchester City facing massive financial charges, a thrilling Champions League clash between Manchester City and Real Madrid, and Rodri breaking his silence on his future. Don't miss a moment of the action, like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more breaking news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, leave a comment telling us your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all our social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content and live updates.